Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I've done a full face of my favorite products from the month of August, and there are so many. I've got a mixture of drugstore as well as Sephora and products from Mecca as well. If you want to know how I got this look and the products that I've been loving for this month, then please keep watching. And if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe as it helps me out a lot. For foundation, there is actually two foundations that I've been wearing a lot in the month of August. The first one is the L'Oreal True Match Nude. I know this one's been out for a long time, but I only recently purchased it myself and I absolutely love it. I just love how it's really lightweight on the skin and it's so hydrating. It's my skin but better. So that's what I really love about that foundation. But the one I'm going to put on today is the Rimmel Kind and Free Blur It. This is one I'd normally walk past if I was in the pharmacy. I wouldn't normally buy this one, but I tell you what, I'm glad I did. This one's in the shade Golden Ivory. It's more of a mattifying skin tint as opposed to the L'Oreal True Nude, which is more of a my skin but better and has more of a natural finish. And I find the coverage on this one's brilliant. I like how it comes in a tube as well. It's so handy if you need to go somewhere overnight or if you're traveling. It's so much easier just to pop a tube in your bag. Before this, I'd never tried any of the Rimmel foundations before. This one has such a buildable coverage, and if you have sensitive skin, it is a treat for the skin. It also claims to be blurring, which I can vouch for that. It certainly is blurring. I cannot see any of my pores. I'm just going in with my MORPHE contour stick, and this is in the shade Flicker. I'm just going in with my Kosas bronzer, and this is in the shade Beachy. And for the month of August, I've been loving my Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Blush Glow Stick. I think the appeal about this one is it's a tone that I haven't actually got. It's a soft lilac colour, and I have nothing in my collection that resembles this. So I think that's what the appeal about it is. It's something that, I'll swatch it a little bit better for you. And also the fact I've never used anything from Charlotte Tilbury before, believe it or not. So this is the first Charlotte Tilbury product I've had. And I must admit, I love it. So I'm actually itching to try some more things of hers. Okay, rather than drawing it on my face like I normally do, I'm just going to tap in with my brush. And just tap it on this way. I normally just draw it straight on. But I find I always go overboard with this one. It's a lot more diffused this way. I think what I also love about it is it's just so flattering and creamy on the skin. I normally use a lot more powder blushes, so this one gets me out of my comfort zone a little bit. I just love how it gives a romantic flush on the cheeks. It's just stunning. And this one was in the shade Pretty Glow. So for powder blush, I've got the Milani Luminoso. I know this is not a new product, but I've just recently purchased this and I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it every day to work. It doesn't quite go with a Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm going to just put a little bit on top. It will help set the Charlotte Tilbury anyway. The colours don't really go, but that's fine. Oh, that's coming up. Oh, look at that. This has definitely stuck to the Charlotte Tilbury. Look at that. Oh, I don't know what I've done here. It's almost like the Charlotte Tilbury has acted like a glue and it's made the blush come out so vibrant. For highlighter, I've been absolutely loving the Revlon Skinlights, and this one's in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. It rivals some of my high-end highlighters. You get impact straight away. I have some highlighters which are really expensive. I find I really have to work hard to get a little bit of impact from them, but this one is extremely pigmented from the get-go. So that's what I've been loving about this one. I'm just going in with my Natasha Denona concealer, and this is in the shade N2. I went a little bit overboard with the blush, so this is going to correct that mistake that I made. I'm just going in with my loose powder, which is Givenchy Prisme Libre in Mousseline Pastel. And for eyeshadow, I've been loving the Makeup by Mario Creamy Eyeshadow. This one is awesome for when you're in a rush to get to work. On those days when I'm running really late, I literally just pop a tiny bit of this on. I just put this on with a little bit of a topper shade and my mascara, and I'm good to go. This one has been an absolute lifesaver. This is in the shade Mauve. This is also awesome to wear underneath eyeshadows as well. And it's one of the most simplest products to use. Look how good that looks. That took me 2 seconds. That's the doe foot applicator. So it's got a really tiny applicator, so you're able to really get into the lid. That's the shade Mauve. The colours are beautiful, and look how it blends. It is so long wearing as well. It will last all day. Another purchase that I made recently was the Revolution Eternal Icon palette. This is it here. As you can see, it's a gorgeous mixture of greens and purples, and they're quite deep tones. The palette's not as dark as what you would imagine once you get it on the eye. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is such a fun palette to wear. Today I'm going to concentrate on using the greens and the purples because I did a look last time using the bronzy tones. I love this palette. It was the first time I'd purchased anything from this brand, and oh my goodness, it was so fun to use. I just start off with my base shade, which is this matte light brown. I already put some of the Mario in the crease anyway, but I'll add this in there as well. And I'm just going into this deep purple tone with my soft shadower brush. I just blend it in to smoke it out a little bit. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. I'm going to just spread the same color. I only dipped that in there very gently, and look how pigmented it comes out. I'm just going into this creamy tone here just to clean up around the edges. And with my smudge shadower brush, I'm just going into this deep green matte shade. And I'm placing this one under the lash line. This palette looks so sophisticated. I really like the way this looks turning out. And I'm just going in with this soft shimmery green shade, and I'm going to use this as a topper. Oh, look at that impact. That is so pretty. You can see why this palette has been a favorite. And once again, it's a color story that I normally wouldn't go for. I'd probably walk straight past it. And I'm just going in with that same shade, and I'm just going to pop some, I'm just using it as an inner corner highlight. It's not too green, so you can use it as an inner corner highlight. I'm just going in with my Maybelline Infallible Eye Pencil to create a little bit more drama. And for mascara, I have two that I've been enjoying in the month of August. I've got one from the drugstore, which is L'Oreal Paris Big Deal. I absolutely love this mascara. This has become one of my favorite ones. And the other one is the Kosas Soul Gazer. Now with this one here, the wand almost looks like an hourglass shape. It is quite unusual. I'll show it to you. It just takes a little bit of time to get used to using the wand. It took me a few goes before I actually enjoyed it. Obviously more expensive than drugstore, but I've been getting my money's worth with it, I tell you that. I find when I'm using it, I'm normally using this part of the wand. It's really great at separating the lashes, and it makes it look like I have more lashes than I actually have. And the formula of this one's excellent as well. It doesn't clump at all. I'd find that I probably have to curl my lashes before using it because I find it's not quite lifting. However, it just gives that effect of having more lashes, so that's why I've been enjoying it. I'm just putting on my Revlon Colour Stay Lip Liner in the shade Mauve. And for lips, I've been loving the Maybelline Glaze, and this is in the shade Peach Quench. So I'll just swatch it for you. It's just the ideal everyday colour, and I find that the balm is so nourishing on the lips as well. And of course the smell's divine. It definitely has more of a balmy texture. It doesn't have that gloss or heavy shine feel. I find sometimes I like to add a gloss on top if I want a little bit more of a shine. I normally just pop the Fenty lip oil on top, and this is in the shade Fussy. I'll just swatch it for you so you can see. You can see the little theme going on here. I just love to go for more nude tones. I'm just going to pop some of this one on top. Sometimes this is a lip combo that I do. It just adds so much more shine to the lips. Well, this is it. This is the final look. I'm so happy to be wearing all of my favorites in one look. I think this looks a pretty everyday look that can also take you into the evening as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot.